Hello friends, today we are to discuss basic things in organic reaction mechanism. What is reaction mechanism? It is a sequential stepwise arrangement of reaction progress. So it is the conversion of reactant to product, and its sequential stepwise arrangements are nothing but reaction mechanism. In the reaction mechanism, we need to show such arrows to represent convergence or to represent the bond movement or shifting from one place to other place. So here this is the curved arrow is indicating transfer or flow of electron pair from one place to other place. So this electron pair can be shifted between the atoms or it can be shifted between the bonds. So when it is shifted from negatively charged species, suppose this is negatively charged species OH minus ion, to the positively charged species like this. So this is arrow between negatively charged species and positively charged species. So this arrow moves away from this OH minus and pointed at H plus ion. So here we get bond formation between this oxygen and hydrogen. Negative charge of oxygen get vanished, positive charge of proton is also vanished. This is water molecule is generated by combining hydroxy ion and proton. When it is started from negative charge disappeared, pointed at positive charge also disappeared. When this arrow started from bond, which has A and B bond is there, started from bond, it should be shown from the center of bond and pointed at atom, indicates bond is glued, breaking. So we get here this A and B separately. This is positive charge because electron pair moves to B. So this is A plus here this B minus. So ions are generated. This electron pair moves to the B. So B get negative charge. When we show here the curved arrows in the beta elimination reaction of ethyl bromide. When OH minus ion attacks on beta hydrogen, this bond shifted here, this Br departed. So during this conversion, I have shown here three arrows. Arrow 1, arrow 2 and arrow 3. This OH minus ion accept this proton by transferring this curved arrow here. This electron pair transferred here. So this started from oxygen. So negative charge of oxygen get vanished and pointed at H. Simultaneously, this bond between H and carbon shifted here. This Br departed with electron pair. So this bond now moves toward this bond. So this bond get glued. Here new bond get formed between these two carbons. So here after this we get this water molecule, negative charge both, CH2 double bond CH2, ethylene plus here this bromide ion. So in this way these arrows we can show in this, we have shown in this example. Now when it is started from neutral species and pointed at cation, then this neutral species when transfer electron pair, it will receive positive charge and the positive charge of this proton get vanished. So we get here S3O plus, so the positive charge goes to oxygen. So oxygen will receive here positive charge. When arrow pointed at neutral species, then that neutral species will get negative charge. So in this way, to show curved arrows is very important for the understanding reaction mechanism. This is full headed arrow, or it is also called as double barbed arrow. Now the second arrow is half arrow. This is called as half arrow, or it is also called as single barbed arrow or fish hook arrow. This arrow shown for the indicating transfer of one electron transfer, shown by this arrow. This arrow is shown for the homolytic bond fission where the free radicals are generated. For example, we have here A and B. This one electron of this AB bond goes to A, other electron goes to B. So here we get A radical plus B radical. So free radicals are generated when we show this half arrow or fish hook arrow. Now we have to see bond fission. Bond seen in the organic compounds can be cleaved or can be breaks in two ways. One is heterolytic bond fission, second is homolytic bond fission. Homolytic. In the heterolytic bond fission, both the electrons of bond goes to one of the bonded atom. So when we have this molecule A and B, both the electrons of this bond goes to B. So we get here this A plus plus B minus. For example, CH3Br, both the electrons goes to Br. We get CH3 plus plus Br minus. So heterolytic bond fission leads to give ions. It may be cation or anion. And in case of homolytic bond fission, in case of this homolytic, bond cleaves symmetrically. Both the electrons of bond goes to both the bonded atoms. One goes to one atom, other goes to other atom. Homolytic bond fission, symmetric bond cleavage. So when the bond present between this AB, this one electron goes to this A, other electron goes to this B. So here this A radical plus B radical is generated. When we have examples such as C methane molecule, one electron goes to hydrogen, other electron goes to carbon. So H radical plus CH3 free radical we can get here. So free radicals are generated through the homolytic bond fission because each radical will receive one unpaired electron. So these are the two bond fissions we can show in the organic reactions. Now next part we have to see distinguish between reactive intermediates and transition state. How we can differentiate both reactive intermediates and transition state. We have to see certain points regarding that. And transition state. In earlier video we have seen different intermediates, their formation and stability such as carbocation, carbanion, free radical. Here we have to see some features of reactive intermediates and some characteristics of transition state. Reactive intermediates are the species generated during the progress of reaction, but these are short-lived species. These species are having definite molecular structure, definite shape and geometry. But the transition state do not have molecular structure or they do not show any specific shape and geometry. So this is first one, molecular structure. Here no molecular structure. Here they do not show specific shape or geometry. Here they do not show. Here it shows specific shape and geometry. If you see the example of carbocation, it is a planar. If you see the carbanion, it is pyramidal structure. So shape and geometry of reactive intermediates we can detect or we can explain. But here there is no particular shape for the transition state. How the